There's a type of shot that every major director I've ever worked near just gets. They just understand it. And almost every brand that spent serious money on content has never actually gotten it. You don't need a special lens. You don't need a giant budget. You just need one thing. And that one thing is why some content stops you cold. And other content, stuff that looks technically perfect, it's gone before you even finish watching it. That is what I want to get into today. On real sets with real directors, there's a conversation that's happening about something called the motivated shot. A motivated shot is where the camera's doing something because the story needed it to. That's the definition. The camera moves because tension is building. It stays still because the moment needs to land. You cut to a close-up of that face because that face is the entire point of the scene right now. There's a story reason, always with a motivated shot. When there isn't, when the camera's moving just because motion looks dynamic, or cutting because the editor got bored, people feel it. They won't tell you what's happened. They'll just check their phone, or close the tab, or stop scrolling, and you'll never know why. Let me give you something specific. There's a scene in a movie that I worked on called Black Mass, with Johnny Depp playing Whitey Bulger. In the scene, Bulger is at dinner at John Connolly, this FBI agent's house. So he's there with some of his gangster guys. He's there with some FBI agents. The whole scene is incredibly tense. At one point, Whitey Bulger looks to one of the FBI guys and says, "I need to know this recipe for this steak that you cooked." And the FBI agent says,
"It's a family secret."
"It's a secret family recipe. I can't tell you." And without much fight, Whitey tries to get the answer out of him and succeeds almost immediately.
What's the family secret recipe?
It's ground garlic and a little bit of soy.
Bulger goes still, quiet, non-threatening. Just still. And he goes,
I thought it was a family secret.
Camera doesn't move. No music, a wide shot, and a couple singles. That's it. You're sitting there absolutely convinced that someone is about to get killed. Over a recipe. Over a recipe.
It's a recipe.
No.
Then Bulger starts laughing, says he's messing with him.
Look at his fucking face.
The whole room breathes again, slightly. But here's what I keep coming back to. The camera didn't do anything. Depp's stillness as Whitey Bulger did everything. Because Bulger's whole thing, his whole psychology, is making sure everyone in the room knows that at any moment, he could, anytime, for any reason. That's always running underneath. The camera just sat there, held on his face, trusted what was in the frame. That is a motivated shot. The camera stayed still because that's what the moment needed. Get out of the way and let it happen. That's what I mean by watching versus inside. When the camera earns its decisions, you're inside the scene. When it doesn't, you're watching a video. And nobody just shares a video. Here's where this lands for brands and anyone making content with a phone or what have you. The brief is almost always going to look the same. Show the product. Show it being used. Show it looking beautiful. Logo at the end. And then comes the production. Whether it's a $500 iPhone shoot or a $50,000 agency production, they go out, they get beautiful shots of beautiful things, and the shots have no story reason. The camera moves because motion looks dynamic. The cut happened because the editor felt like cutting. The close-up happened because the client asked for one. None of it is motivated. None of it is earned. And the audience feels it. They don't know that they feel it, but they feel it. Here's the test I use with every client, okay? Remove the product entirely. No logo, no name. Would anyone feel anything watching it? If yes, you have a story. If no, you need to go back to the drawing board. So what do you actually do about it? One question. before you shoot anything. What does this story mean? Not what does it show, what does it mean to the person that's watching it? There is a difference between plot and story that I think about all the time. Plot is what happens. Story is why it matters. Guy uses a product in a nice apartment. That's a plot. Guy's whole morning changes because of one small thing. And now he has 10 minutes back every single day that he never had before. And he doesn't know what to do with them. That's a story. Same footage, probably. Totally different thing to watch. Once you know what it means, the camera stuff figures itself out. You hold longer when the moment needs it. You cut when the thought is done. You go close because that detail is the whole point. It's just a decision made before you pick up the camera. Last thing, and then I'll let you go. People can tell. I don't mean they consciously analyze it. I mean something in their body registers it before their brain even picks it up. Real versus manufactured, they know within the first second. I've watched it happen on set. You get a take that's technically perfect. Everyone hit their mark. Lines were clean. And it's dead. Completely dead. And then you get a take where something went slightly wrong, and the actor had a real reaction to it. And that's the one you use. Every time. You can't direct that stuff. You can only keep rolling and hope that you're ready for when it shows up. I put together a guide. Everything I know about this stuff. Story, writing, shooting, editing. All in one place. It's called Shoot Better. It costs $14, and the link is in my bio. Go grab it and go shoot something great.